Hi, this is Jim from the My Notre Dame Help Desk, and in this video, we're going to take a look at how to add additional web pages to a group. So these web pages are the tabs you see here along the top, which include Home, Live Feed, Events, and Custom tab in our demo group here, but you'll see many more of those in your own groups. So first thing we're going to do is make sure we're logged into our admin account and on our group page. And then from here, we're going to click on this red Manage Group button. Once the page loads, we're going to head over to the Group Tabs page. Now, from here, we can see all the current pages available and if they're set to public, private, or if they have yet to be published. So these are all the currently existing group tabs, which are those extra web pages that you're going to be creating for your groups, may be creating for your groups, I should say. So to add a page, all you got to do is click an Add a Tab button, and we'll enter the name to get started. We'll do, oh, that'll work, New Cool Page. Perfect. I'll click Save. Now, the first options we have are to change the name again, if we would like, if we want to rename the tab, the page itself, as well as change the URL slug to a custom URL. So, for example, this could be useful instead of your group address / new cool page. If we don't want it to say new cool page and we want it to say something else, for example, flavors of soda, we can change the slug to that and click Save. Now, one important thing to note is that you may not use a slug that's currently taken or has previously been used. So the system will show an error. So I'll show you that now. So if we go back and try and change it back to new cool page and click Save, the system throws an error back and says this slug cannot be chosen. It is actually in use on another page of the platform or has been historically used, so which must be stored for redirection purposes. So keep that in mind if you're creating custom slugs, and make sure you don't make a mistake there, because you probably won't be able to reuse one if you've overwritten one or it had previously been used. So moving down to the content accessibility options, we have the option to basically publish our page or not. So we can keep it in draft mode while we're working on it and designing it, or we can publish it. We can change the accessibility from public to private or to restricted. So if public is selected, the page will be visible to anyone viewing the group and they won't have to be logged in to see it. If it's set to private, the page will be visible to only those who are logged into your group. And if the restricted is selected, this is going to give us the option to choose who can see the page with a certain amount of criteria. So this is similar to what we did for the restricted options in the ticketing video, but obviously it's similar. You can require a user to have all of the following or only one of the following needed to be able to view this page. So for this, we're just going to select public. And now the two checkboxes you see here display as a tab in front office, display as a tab in public pages. The front office will obviously make the tab visible in your group. So even if you change your publication status to published, it will not be visible in your group until you click the display as a tab in the front office. So make sure you do that. And then checking the display as a tab in the public pages will make this new tab visible in the global public pages. So we're not going to do that now. And since you saw everything change as we did it, let me just uncheck this over here on the right. There is no save button for this section here. Everything saves as you go. We'll go ahead and move on to the design section, or the design tab at the top. So this is where you can basically design your page to see how it looks. We're going to go ahead and select the new page builder here to design our page. You may choose the classic page editor for now, but be aware that the classic page editor is going to be retired in the future. So we strongly encourage you to get into the new page editor and get familiar with that one for when the other one goes away. So let's go ahead and build a simple page. You can see here that the new page builder is very, very simple, very intuitive. We got some options. We got an image box, so we'll go ahead and add an image here. Let's add the main university building. And now you can see we got some white space around it in between these red dotted lines. What we'll do is come over here to the settings, this little settings icon here. Click on that, and we're going to just remove the padding, which will remove that white space. There we go. Get rid of that. Okay, so that's good. Now, the reason that this image in specific still has white space on the right and the left is because it isn't scaled properly for the entire format, but that's no big deal. So we can either leave it to keep everything centered, or we can say, let's left justify that, and we'll come down. We'll go ahead and add some text into the text field. This is some cool text. All right. And then let's say, well, our page doesn't, I don't want two images side by side, or two text fields for those images. So I'm going to go ahead and just delete those real quick. I'll delete this one by clicking not inside the content, but to the left of it. So you're selecting the whole row in order to do that. Yes, I'm sure. And then if I want to add a new one, come over to the right side where you see the plus sign. Wherever you click it, it will add another section below it. And you have the option of a single, dual, triple, or quadruple column. So 1 through 4. So we're going to choose a single column, and we'll say, yeah, let's add an image in there. Let's add another image. So we'll click that, and we'll add the golden dome image. Perfect. Okay. Now, because this one also is a strange size, we'll go ahead and we'll click left. We'll remove the padding. All right, there we go. Oh, that's our page. Now, if we're like, okay, that seems pretty good, we can go click the preview button in the upper right-hand corner and kind of gives us an idea of how it's going to look on desktop and mobile. So we can click mobile, take a look. Okay, looks cool, looks good. I'm happy with that. And that's pretty much it. Now we can go ahead and close out of this and view our new page. So there it is, new cool page. Shows up as our new group tab. We'll click it, and this is exactly how we designed it. There we go. And that's it. You have successfully added a new group tab, aka custom web page, to your group. Thanks for watching.